In order for Georgia to get to the SEC championship game, they're going to have to win out. Well, probably win out, but they're certainly going to have to beat Florida. And from that point, if you're in the SEC championship game, you need more production from the quarterback position. You can't have 3 turnovers. While most sort of casual fans are hoping that JT Daniels comes in and save the day, let's talk about what happens with Stetson Bennett. How can Kirby and Georgia get him into a better place as a quarterback moving forward with this team? Dean Legge from Dog Post, Making You a Smarter Georgia Fan. I'm going to talk to you about all that right now, and I think it's predicated with the run game. The problem for the Dogs was that they had a guy who's never been in that situation before throw the ball 40 times. Way too many. Not only that, you're running on them solidly, consistently for, 4.5 yards a carry or whatever it was. It was there. And, I don't know if they panicked a little bit and thought that they could make up all the points at once. I mean, you're only down 10 going into the fourth quarter. That's not a lot. Memory serves correct. It might have been a little bit more than that, but from my memory, it was 10. You're still controlling the situation. Well, you're still in control of the situation as it relates to your offense. Georgia went away from the run too quick. This is not an explosive offense the way that Alabama has looked until, we don't know what it will be like for Waddle not to be there. I mean, that's really too bad for Alabama. It's shameful, really, when guys get hurt and knocked out for the season like that. But it does hurt Alabama in their explosive offense. For Georgia, they're not structured that way. They are spread it out and kind of efficiently move down the field. I think we all see what Stetson is as a quarterback. You don't want anyone as a quarterback really to be a gunslinger. People say that. That's really a negative thing. You want your quarterback to be controlled and functioning. Gunslinger sounds wild. These guys aren't Ben Roethlisberger or even Jameis Winston. That's not what you want. You want controlled, structured, in and out, 2nd and 6 or 2nd and 4. No picks, stuff like that. That's what killed them against Alabama. So you start with the run game. But when you're in passing situations, 2 other things that they're probably going to do. I'm not telling them what to do. This is what they're going to do, okay? First of all, they're probably going to move the pocket a little bit for Stetson. That will give him the capability to take off and get 2, 3, 12 yards. Or he can move around, and rather than throwing it through, 8 arms, maybe he's only throwing it through 2. There are 2 other things. Secondly, you got to coach the kid to step up further into the pocket. Okay, he's short. So was, in a way, Aaron Murray. I don't think Aaron was tall, but he wasn't as short as Stetson. But you want guys to step into the pocket. Aaron occasionally had issues with balls getting knocked down. When you're stepping into the pocket, of course, that gives you the guys on the right and the left. They're not going to knock your ball down because you've stepped into the pocket and they're behind you or to the side of you, so the likelihood of that happening is low. The other thing that you can do, and this is the offensive line, is when Bama starts putting them hands up, you punch them right in the guts. You give them a very hard shove in the midsection to chest. Knock them to the ground. They're not going to be knocking balls down when they're on their back. So there's a lot left to be done with Stetson as the quarterback at Georgia. And I know there's going to be a lot of comments about JT or Dwan or even Carson Beck, and that's fine. That's not what this is about. This is not about me saying there needs to be a change at quarterback, and this is not for or against that. This is saying, hey, this is your guy. We're assuming moving forward he's your guy, and that's what I expect. But if he's your guy, these are the things that you can do to help him out. And that's something that Kirby has talked about for a long time. This is paraphrasing. We've got to do a better job of getting our guys in better position to win. Well, those are all things that, that staff, which is vast, has forgotten vastly more about football than I've ever thought about or known. That's what they'll be doing. And I think when you see them play in the future, it will be curious to see, it's hard to imagine a game that's not against Florida coming down to sort of the last drive of the game for Georgia with what they've got left on their schedule. So this is about being good on offense against Kentucky, the Gators, Missouri, Vandy, and Carolina. I don't know who else is. I probably left someone off. But it's about doing that and then getting to Atlanta against the Alabama you will face in Atlanta. It's not going to be a replay of what happened in Tuscaloosa, because A, you're not in Tuscaloosa, and B, sadly, they don't have Waddle. So you got to get there first, which means you got to take care of business this week and next week against the Cats and Gators. Dean Legge from Dog Post. Make sure you are signing up for our newsletter. It's right there. Click on that. That's what the arrows are for. We'll see you over on the website. Thanks for watching.